Scorpio, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, and it's going from the 10th through to the 16th of June. Energy's been a bit up and down, to be honest. Looking at what's happening on the sun, how the energies are coming through, how they're affecting the Earth, and how they're affecting us. It's made life a little bit, one day really good, one day, pretty bad. And it's a real yin-yang effect, and I've noticed that on the thing. I'm preparing a video on this whole sort of thing, this whole yin-yang effect thing going on for Cymatic TV. So yeah, head on over there if you want to know about how the energies are up and downing. Right, let's see what's going on in your overall energies or your reading here in this week. I hope you have a lovely reading. Here is the overall energies. Here's a karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your financial side, influence in the universe, influence from your past self, influence from your future self, and the general lesson or outcome from this week here. Okay, let's just see what's going on from the overall energy here. I think it plays more into your financial side, but at the same time, the message that comes out is sort of like freedom, liberty. It's as if like the overall energy is coming back with something a little bit more consistent for you, something that you can build upon, basically. You. The other thing that was coming to mind is you being you, and I think that's what liberty and freedom is all about. Is allowing you to be you, and that's fine. I think everybody, the majority of people understand that, as long as you're not imposing anything upon anybody else because you're doing what you're doing and you're not harming anyone. That's absolutely brilliant. Then I'm up for it. But it's you being you more than anything else. I think the overall energy is here, and that's the consistency that it's giving you. It's making you feel a lot more prouder as well. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship side. Okay, on your relationship side, you're getting a lot more coming in from the universe. I think in the past, it's like you've done the work on the past stuff, and it's like sort of letting it go. And in your future, you're really looking to the future in regards to love and relationships. And the outcome lesson this week here, it's being au naturel, as they would say. I think that's what it's all about. Being, I think it reiterates this moon card. Let's just see what's going on in your karmic message here. Being decisive about the direction you take. That is you being you. Okay? Yeah, temperance. This umming and ahhing and stuff like that, I think this is what your karmic message to learn about the umming and ahhing. Almost procrastinating. Patience, taking time. There is a thing for patience, and I'm well up for patience. But I've got a funny feeling on your relationship side, it's going to ask you to sort of make bold steps going forward. Yeah, playing smart. I think the universe is here sort of saying play to your strengths here. Combining it with the moon card here as well, and with that temperance card as well. It's a lot about wisdom as you and ah over things. But yeah, playing smart. That's what the universe is bringing in. The past, as I said, I think you've learned a lot from the past, and these are those healthy boundaries. You need to apply them in your life, obviously, within your relationship side. So then you don't keep repeating the same mistakes in the past. It's not a case of prosecuting people from the past or making people's in your past, a bad life, but it's just a case of kind of going, learn that, don't want to do that again, sort of scenario. And in your future self, look, you get the hangman, seeing things in a different way. I think you're starting to see yourself in a different way. I think it's almost as if like you're giving yourself a different value, as it were, really good value, I think, more than anything else. Look at that. And then you get the Six of Pentacles out the front. This is all about you being you, on your relationship side. And, the well can, the well can go to a hell in a handbasket, you know what I mean, if they don't like it, basically. That is you being you this week in relationship side. It's putting yourself forward, and that's I think that's the kicker. I think this is where it's going to make you realize that you can actually have really good relationships without having all the pressure upon you. That's what I'm getting on it. And the world of the universe and everything in the universe works in the sense that as long as I'm okay, everybody else can be okay. And when that sort of happens, then we can then start really looking after each other, because we don't have to concentrate on the little things, you know. And I think this is where this comes into play for you, you know. Yeah, make sure you're okay and everything like that, and the relationships you want to have is going to be good for you. Let's just see what's going on in your financial side. And as I said, I think it's playing more to this side more than anything else. This is could well be the fact that on the relationship side, it's, you know, you're taking a break, as it were, not a break from someone, but a break from pushing the thing. You know, on your financial side, the universe seems to be bringing in something massive for you, massive understanding. On your past self, there's a lot of good constructive groundwork that you've done. So basically, if you're looking for a job, you've done the workshops or the courses that you need to do in order to open that business or do that job or have that project. You know, you should have had that competence behind you now, where you can really push it forward. And in your future self, yeah, that bodes very well in the future self as well. I think that ties into the universe, and the coincidences that are happening around you at the moment. What's the general lesson for this week? It's like you've got more than one tool to your got more than one string to your bow. That's what it is. More than one string to your bow. What's the karmic message here? It's bringing it back in slightly. It's almost as if like your karmic message is to honor your path that you have been on to get to where you are today, in order to bring all new things into your life, going into a new dimension of you being you. And this is like, I think this could well be a new job. If you're looking for a new job, this is a really good time. If you're looking to start up a business or a project, and that could be a project, could be, you know, buying a house, renovating it and renting it out on the side, you know, that sort of thing. It could be, you know, selling your business to, you know, to put it into a bigger business with someone else and being part of a bigger business and that sort of thing, or getting a new contract that helps your business to move on. Whatever it is I think you need to honor that within you and honor the success that you're bringing into your life. Yeah, look at that. Now, as I said, the universe here is bringing you enormous amounts of things. 10 of Cups. It's bringing you that whole sort of sensation of that you've done a lot of hard work and the universe is recognizing it and it's got your back, you know, at the work at the moment. In the past, you got the Devil, attention to detail. Yes, you might have been a little bit obsessive about work maybe in the past, obsessive about a project. And sometimes when we're obsessive about things, we can get in the way. So sometimes we need to allow things to happen. And I think this is why your karmic message goes back slightly, energetically. It's sort of saying here, you've got to leave that space so you can get recognized for the good work that you've done. You know, yeah, and that is your future thing. It is good quality work going on here. I think this, you know, it bodes very nicely for a future that you seem to be setting up and organizing or controlling, because of you being you. You've got a very defined way of learning about it and being you. In the lesson or the general outcome for this sort of week on the financial side is the page of yeah, you've told me already, you know, it's the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going off on that passionate mission, and that's what it's all about. It's connecting you to something that is so rewarding that it's not just rewarding financially, it's rewarding us as well, sort of like emotionally, morally, physically. There's a lot of things going on the financial side here, and this is what I talk about, the stability coming back into life, basically. That's what it seems to be like on both sides. It's a real stable week for you. Let's have a look what's going on in the Light Seers cards. 10 of Cups. This is it. You have the key to your happiness, Scorpio. You have the key, and the overall energies. Now, the overall energies for me is the energies that are immediately around me. It's the birds that are singing. It's my dog that's walking around. It's the water that's flowing in the river. And the influence from the universe is those big sort of coincidences, or the bigger picture, as it were. So I'd be very attentive of what is immediately going on around you, rather than trying to, you know, look too far or push your influence too far more than anything else. look at what's immediately happening around you. And I think that will bring in a lot of good stuff for you. You know the path that you need to take in regards to your relationship side here. And I think you're thinking about it a lot, and you've been very patient for love. Now you now know the steps that you need to put into place in order to get to that love. And it's putting you first, I think, is really important. And it's not an egotistical thing at all. Yeah, obviously, if you're putting yourself first at the detriment of others, just because it's like you want to be first, then yeah, no, that's not good. But, you know, that's not what's going on here. What's going on here is an honest belief in oneself. Yeah, playing smart from the universe. They're giving you a lot of light bulb moments here, a lot of ideas, a lot of playful ideas of playing with life, but also converting ideas into reality for you. And this is a learning curve as you're going through it. And you can see this with the, with the Temperance card, the Hangman, and the Six of Pentacles. This is definitely a learning curve for you, a very good learning curve, I think, this week. Yeah, very good learning curve. With the, look at that. It's all about learning, certainly on your relationship side. It's learning you being you. And this is from the past. And I think you've been very passionate about things. I think you might have put yourself really passionately into a lot of relationships and may not have got the best returns. Okay? But that's the past. Now is time to open up to the future. And the good thing about it is kind of going, okay, that happened. And yeah, it wasn't very nice, didn't feel very good. But at the same time, I've learned a lot. And I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes. That's the sort of attitude you need to come into this. And that's where you can put yourself first. But that is the past. You know, your future self, the Hangman, Four of Wands, marriage card. This is obviously the lot of the influencing behind your way, your consistency that you're creating in you is the thing pushing behind it is coming into unison with another person or groups of people. It could be friends, relationships, relations, a family. I've got a funny feeling it's one-to-one, and I think you're building up to something here, and it comes through in waves, love, or the opportunity of love. It comes through in waves like everything in the universe. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the King of Wands. This is absolutely brilliant. It's, putting yourself first, you being you, making sure you're okay so everybody else can be okay. And being firm about this. There's no, you can't sort of like, there's no compromise in you being you. You can't be you half the time, because then is that you being you? That's what I mean. It's like, and that's where it comes out really well for you. Let's just see what's going on in your financial side. Had the Knight of Pentacles that wanted to come out there. You get the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I think here, the going into this new dimension or going into this new job, everything like that, I think there's only one way to play this. And this is a revealing to you. This is revealing to you this opportunity that is coming into your life at the moment for a new job, business or project, whatever it is, that just in order for it to work, you just have to follow the evident path. Once you do that, that's when you're going to get the best results, I think, more than anything else. With the Ten of Cups, you get the Nine of Swords. Yeah, happiness after difficulty. Where was the difficulty? There it is. I think you're saying goodbye to this difficulty, this stress and strain. And this is a bit of a temptation, actually, funnily enough. If you're going to be you, you've got to resist that temptation of worrying too much about the larger picture, and concentrating on your path that is directly in front of you, and the moment you do that, that's when you're going to get some good results. Yeah, I think you've been obsessive about work, about, security, getting life on an even keel. Understandable. That is a good thing. And I think people have recognized that good work that you've done. And it has brought, in the past, it's brought people to you who also do good work, which create opportunities for you. But in this week here, I think it's now, as I said, you need to leave the space for things to happen for you. That seems to be the most important thing on this side. You being you is great, but now you just, yeah, and you can still do that, but allow things, or allow the universe, allow big spirit to actually, you know, start looking after you, as it were. With the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Cups. There is a definite opportunity here, and it does put you a little bit out of your comfort zone in a way. And this is probably why you've got to be you. That's what comes up with this. You're walking towards the sun. You're walking towards your happiness more than anything else. And, you know, you being you is really, really important here. There is no doubt about it. There's a leap of faith to be done and a learning curve about the physical material world. Once you get into these projects, I think it's going to be walking towards the sun. Oh man, look at that. That's exactly what I said there. This is great. This is really good actually, Scorpio. I know it looks like there's no aces here. Okay, there's a Ten of Cups, there's the Four of Wands, there's Ten of Cups twice, the Four of Wands twice. So obviously this is the new paradigm of coming into your thing. You got the King of Wands, you know, you got the Hierophant, which is really good. But at the same time, it's like building in a crescendo this week. And this is why this is the passionate mission you're going off on. It's concerning your heart's desires and your pleasures, and that's where it's coming in there. Scorpio, oh, it's going to be I think this is going to be a good week. Very interesting, intriguing week for you. There you go. Yeah, thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate any support you show this channel through the YouTube system. It's absolutely lovely. Thanking you very much. I had 2 people this week. Do you know what? I'm hopeless with names. I'm really bad. I remember telephone numbers a lot easier than I do names. And I did note them down to thank you on video, but there's 2 people that you know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you very much for all the donations that you gave to us last week. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, so yeah, I will either see you on Cymatic TV. Sorry, I'll get back to the real stuff. I'll see you on Cymatic TV, or I'll see you here, whichever way it is. Be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.